сука, не поверила, что мне 16. А это Москва, и мы умеем отрываться, мы умеем делать звук, мы умеем делать так.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Prwell'Z here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle, and I don't know what that dude is saying in the intro, but that song is fire. But anyway, so looking at my opponent's team, he got a whole bunch of threats, man. And this battle was amazing, man. This was a really amazing battle, and dang, my opponent is working with some crazy threats. You see the Gosh Chomp, you see the Zoom Rule, Scissor, the Quest could be problem, but I got some guys too. You see my Skunk Tank. You see my Skunk. I got the Skunk Tank with me. But let's get started, man. Let's go. So he leads off for the Scissor, and I go into my Amphros. You see my Amphros looking like PND Rock, that rapper. So here he hits me with X Scissor, and I'm like, hey man, hey, take this static. And now the Scissor is paralyzed, and here I decided just to go for one of my screens. I decided to go for the Reflect because this thing could be hecka really annoying. So yeah, I decided just to go for the light screen now. So I go for the light screen, and that's cool that I'm faster than this thing. And guess what? This goddamn 3-spike head hit me with a brick break and break my screens. And I'm like, oh, you are such a unbelievable man. So now I have no choice but to let my guy go down. And he hits me with a bullet punch, and down goes my Amphros. So that's unbelievable. I'm so mad. So right now we're already 5-6, and he is whooping my buttocks. And here I decided to go into my Skunk Tank. Pepe Le Pew out here, like, nah, man, we're gonna revenge kill this thing. So we come out here, stench, nasty, and all. And I decided just to click Flamethrower because you know, Scissor 4 times resist that, and I'm gonna melt to steel. So he does hit me with another bullet punch, and here, I decided before I throw some flames at this thing, I gotta eat my citrus berry. I gotta get right. So I eat my citrus berry, and then I start throwing flames at this thing. So down goes Scissor, and Scissor is down now. My Skunk Tank actually did something in the match, so my Skunk Tank's awesome. So here, he decides to go into his Cloister. So I decided just to go for an acid spray because I don't want nobody to come in on this Cloister, because Cloister is really scary, especially when it's set up a shell smash. But you know, that's what all Cloisters do. You know, as soon as they come in, they gotta start stripping in, breaking their shell off, and they get their attack rates. But here I decided just to throw some nasty stuff at this thing, and that does heaps to this thing. So the good thing about acid spray is that no matter what, I think it's like 100% special defense drop. So that's pretty awesome. So here he's gonna start shooting some ice at my face, and you know, the usual with Cloisters. And down goes my Skunk Tank, man. Unbelievable. So my Skunk Tank's down, and here I decided just to go into my Empoleon because my Empoleon do resist it's ice, water, and rock move, because that's like what all Cloisters normally carry. So here he smacked me again with another icicle spare, and I do 4 times resist that. So my Empoleon was like using it as toothpicks, all of the icicles. Like, he's not worried about that. So so we're just waiting for this thing to hit 5, and then after that we just throw some boiling water at this thing, because what the heck, you ain't gonna just hit my Empoleon and think that everything's cool. So down goes this shell, and now we're actually getting it back together. So here he decides to go into a Dragonite, and Dragonite, man, Dragonite's a whole boss. But here I decided just to go for Ice Beam, and here the Dragonite's gonna start dancing, and go for the Dragon Dance. So he got his attack and speed raise, and here I decided just to go for the Ice Beam. So I'm trying to freeze this thing, and that does heaps to it. So here I decided just to go for another Ice Beam, and he hits me with a Fire Punch, which is crazy. But the good thing is that he isn't carrying Earthquake, so I'm assuming his 4 moves is like Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Fire Punch, and Extreme Speed. So I hit him with another Ice Beam, and down goes whatchamacallit, Dragonite. So man, we are awesome. So here he goes into Gyarados, and I'm like, god damn, how many threats you have, bro? So he does get the Intimidate off. And here I decided just to go for a Scald. So this thing is going to start dancing too. So I'm assuming that Dragonite and Gyarados was like having a party inside the Pokeballs. But speaking of dancing, question of the day, what is your favorite dancing move? Any move that has dance, whether that is Sword Dance, Dragon Dance, Luna Dance, let me know down in the comments. So I do hit this thing with a Scald and get the burn, and that is really good because honestly, Gyarados could have probably swept my whole team, believe it or not. But here he's gonna eat me. He's gonna hit me with an Earthquake, and now my Empoleon decides to get the Sucre Berry. Unbelievable. But my Empoleon put in a lot of work. So down goes my Empoleon, man. Penguin from Batman. So Gyarados is gonna get the burn, and here I decided just to go into my Zangoose because my Zangoose is a whole boss, man. He comes out here with the blue in his chest. He remind me of that character Hiei for some reason, and he doesn't resemble nothing like Hiei. But if you guys watch Yu Yu Hockey Show, you guys are awesome. But anyway, I decided to just go for the Protect, trying to scope out his moves, and here he decided to go for a Waterfall, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. So the Gyarados is gonna get the burn, and I'm gonna drink some of my syrup. Because if we're not damaging ourselves, then are we really having fun? So here I decided to just go for a Facade. I know I can take one move from this thing. So he does hit me with a Waterfall, and dang, he does tons of damage. And luckily I don't get the flinch, so that is really good. And I do hit this thing with a Facade, and down goes Gyarados. So Gyarados is out, and now I think he has the Garchomp and the Azumarill left, if I'm not mistaken. So Azumarill comes out here, and yo, Zangoose is a monster. I go for another Facade here. So I go for the Facade. One hit KO the Azumarill. Goodbye, Big Chungus. You are out of here, bro. So Azumarill's down, and now we have I think the Garchomp left. So Garchomp comes out here, the big Balboski, and this Garchomp, I don't know what this trainer was feeding this Garchomp, but this Garchomp was just going off this whole match. So he hits me with an Earthquake, and down goes my Zangoose. My Zangoose put in work though. So here I decided to go into my Latios because my Latios is carrying Ice Beam. So if this thing is choice, then it will be choice into Earthquake, which is really good. So here I decided to just go for an Ice Beam, try to take this thing out, but he is Sash, which is horrible. So Garchomp is Sash, and then it goes for an Outrage. So now we're in really big trouble, and that one hit KOs for my my Latios. So down goes my Latios, man. So my last Pokemon is my Rampardos. So my Rampardos come out here, shiny and all, looking beautiful. So here I decided just to go for an Avalanche because just cuz. But this is unbelievable. So he hits me with an Earthquake, and that brings me down to 18 HP. And here I hit this thing with Avalanche. And you want to know what's crazy? He gets a rough skin. And I didn't realize that Avalanche is a contact move. If that was the case, I would have went for an Earthquake. But this battle was unbelievable, and it was amazing. I'm going to call this a draw. But yeah, they say I took the win, but this is definitely a draw, and it's amazing. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good one.